June 10th, 2024. Hello, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. So Mars in Taurus is not well aspected at this time. It's forming a T-square with Pluto in Aquarius and with Volcanus. So 6th, 3rd, and 9th house. So you could be going through it emotionally at this time. So this is not the easiest time for you emotionally. Harsh working conditions and coworkers may not be trustworthy as well. Be careful of your health. Your health could be an issue during this time period. This is a time of hard work where you're keeping your nose to the grindstone. You don't have much leisure time. Take care of your health. You can be accident prone at this time. So careful with your emotional self, because you can be bumping into things, or you can be absent-minded, extremely possessive, jealous, stubborn, and yet patient and persistence pays off. Money can be the focus at this time. You can be worried about your career or trying to get a new job, which can prove difficult for right now. So give it a second for Mars to be fine, and then you guys can continue on your merry way. So when Mars stops squaring Pluto, and it's already at like 0 degrees or 2 degrees, so let it move away and then it will be better. You can be possessive of your possessions. For some of you, you may not be getting along with symbiotic relationships. You need to compromise, learn to meet people in the middle. You need to work on being more understanding, flexible. You're a damn mutable sign, so adapt. You need to compromise and learn to meet people in the middle. This is a time you identify closely with your ideas and your opinions, so you can be really fixed, tunnel vision, stuck in your head and your way of thinking, and my way is the highway kind of attitude, so I would be careful with that. You can be getting into arguments at home or especially at work, but you may not be getting along with siblings at this time with this energy here, and fighting with siblings during this time period. While mentally you have great ability to concentrate now, expect a certain amount of frustration in solving problems. For some of you, you may not be getting along with your live-in relationships. Be careful while driving, as you may have a tendency to speed at this time or suffer from road rage or get into a car accident with this energy. This is a time of hard work when your nose is to the grindstone and you don't have much leisure time, so take care of your health. Then on the 11th, this is a popular energy time for you, so all eyes are on you or other people in your life, and this could be making an attempt to keep you in their life. So there's a lot of communication going on. People in your life are more helpful and going above and beyond for you. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media. Business picking up. This is a great time to mingle if you're single. An excellent time for new business partnership. Chances are that this other party will give you an added boost in your career. The issues of marriage may come up. It can also be a favorable time for weddings, so yay. Let me see if I can move my camera down a little. Okay. So legal issues are favorable. You share your creativity through speech, writing, and you may be more animated or excited in your physical expression. So you could definitely be receiving some much needed good news. This could be things in your life falling into place this week. You have a lot of nervous energy as well, so this could be a busy energy time for you, a hectic time for you as well, so business could be picking up. You may initiate new mental projects or spend time forming a plan, and your thoughts are clear and logical. A new romance may begin now. You benefit through symbiotic relationships. They can be educating you on your options, either medically or things that you didn't know about. And you could be hiring this person and learning about things that you didn't know about with this energy. For some of you, you can be back on good terms with a symbiotic relationship that you had a falling out with, or maybe you were late on paying your debts with this energy, and this is you paying your debts and all is well, and they could be restarting their work for you. Then on the 12th, you can be reevaluating your relationships, especially when it comes to love, because you don't know how to feel about this person, or the jury is still out on this person. You're not trying to micromanage a good time, but low-key you want to micromanage a good time. But you can be trying to act like the cool parent at this time, or you're trying to keep like you're trying to enjoy the process. For some of you, you benefit through the men in your life. You benefit through father. For others of you, you may have words of wisdom to share with others. You may purchase land or acquire some sort of foundation, or be given a trust or with greater responsibilities. You may be able to consolidate what you have under more solid foundation now. Old matters and secrets from distant past may come to light. Contracts and agreements that you have with partners may dissolve. Greater freedom is needed in existing relationships, including marriage. Divorce for Divorce could be coming up if other factors confirm it at this time. This is a time when your relationships are being tested. Usually either you or your partner want more freedom in the relationship. Avoid smothering the partner. Allow them enough room to be themselves. Your social situation is likely to change radically at this time. Sometimes the people that you normally associate with will suddenly all move on, and you may be surrounded by strangers. It's not unusual to feel estranged and have a hard time trying to fit in. If you're involved in a love relationship, it may be an on-again, off-again arrangement, or you two may be involved in a long-distance relationship or a non-communicated relationship, but you two are still crushing on each other and have feelings, or you infrequently see each other now with this energy here. Then on the 13th, you may reassess your finances or your sense of values. What you own has deeper personal significance to you than just the use of it. This is a great time to mingle. If you're single, you're powerful and magnetic. You have a magical charm for dealing with people. You have the universal love for people that is non-judgmental. You are sustained by material abundance that comes from others at this time. So other people are being charitable to you with this energy here. For some of you, you could get a good sizable inheritance at this time, okay? Or this is a great time for business picking up, receiving a raise or a promotion, or getting a job this week. Or for some of you here, you may not be on speaking terms with your partner at this time, or a serious relationship at this time, and you two can kind of start being like roommates with this energy. Practical issues are more important than feelings in any sort of partnership. There is a lack of balance of give and take in partnerships. One of you may be feeling that there's too much intimacy in the relationship. Business partnerships have trouble finding a good compromise. Your sense of taste is likely to be negatively affected. You should put off purchases until another time. Though you're inclined to spend rather than save, there could be dissatisfaction. Anxiety may overcome you when you wish to express your affections or social urges, and this is hesitation can express itself through inhibitions and emotional distancing. You keep others at arm's length. Unsure of whether you are loved or not, there is somewhat inhibiting influence when it appears that others value utility over true love. Any element of seriousness permeates your love relationships. You may feel criticized and inhibited, unloved and unsatisfied. But your worst enemy may be yourself and your own fears about intimacy and being vulnerable and being close to other people. So be open to being vulnerable. Stop pushing away your partner. But your worst enemy may be yourself, your own fears, or getting closer. This influence puts a temporary damper on your social life as well. So you could be like being socially awkward at this time with this energy. It's not a good time, a good influence for financial endeavors either. Burdens are possible, as well as feelings of being unsatisfied emotionally. A serious matter on your mind could sap the fun out of your day. Try to avoid self-pity unless it eventually motivates you to pull you out of whatever emotional funk you're in. Also, avoid taking things out on others and try to remain calm and gracious. On the 14th, you're prone to get into arguments with others. Try to listen more. This is a time of increased activity in your communication and daily routines. The more you could be receiving a lot of emails and phone calls. You have a lot to do in a short amount of time. Listening is especially important. There may be a tendency for you to disregard certain ideas or opinions. Arguments often result in failure to listen to other people points of view. Avoid confrontation with superiors. This is a favorable period for business partnerships. These contacts tend to help you get ahead and achieve more respect. Marriage enjoys favorable mood. This is a very pleasant period. You will want to be close to your loved ones and express your feelings more for them. You are not likely to feel very ambitious and tend to procrastinate. It is a good time to take a vacation or to socialize. It is also a productive time for romantic encounters. You may have financial success from investments. Your relationships to your superiors should improve, and there may be openings for advancements or promotions. This is an excellent time to ask for a raise, as your employer is likely to be in a good mood. You're restless, blindly optimistic, egotistical, extravagant, snooty, and pretentious. Avoid get-rich-quick schemes and religious cults, since your judgment may be impaired. You're often trying to force force your religion and your ideas and your views onto others, making them very angry with you. So don't push people into doing things that they don't want to do at this time. Learn to be a walking example with this energy. You love to take risks and you tend to overindulge, both which can lead you to health problems, especially with your liver. You often have to make unrealistic and impractical demands on others while at the same time promising more than you can deliver. This can be you appear unreliable and undependable. You must learn to get your priorities straight. You must learn that at this time Mars is not well aspected in Taurus, and you have to learn to do things one thing at a time. The first card to come up with is Three of Coins. This talks of growth, either financial or spiritual growth coming to you during this time period. For some of you here with this energy, this could also be business picking up. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money, so there could be more money coming in for some of you during this time period. I feel like for some of you here, there could be fighting over money at this time with this energy here as well. So you could be going to court over money with this energy here at during this time period. The Knight of Wands talks of new beginnings, new people coming into your life, having more fun at your job with this energy here. The Star card, manifesting what you want. For some of you here, you love being in service to others, which you do, and you love helping out other people in your life, which you do. So again, be careful how much you put on your plate because Mars is not well aspected. So it just means that basically what's going to happen is that you are going to be feeling overwhelmed at this time, okay, because you have your own life with this energy, and I talked about this on the monthly horoscope, so go check that out and how it's going to affect you during this time period, okay, so just be aware of that. But you do love to go above and beyond for others at this time. Not the most auspicious time to do that, but it can happen. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out during this time period with this energy. For some of you, not all of you, and really not all of you, could be delving into faith consciousness a little bit more than usual with this energy here, and you can be more invested in your spirituality, and it's a beautiful time to do that with the stellium in the sign of Cancer during this time period as well, okay? So this is a very auspicious time for that. The Eight of Swords, for some of you, you need to get it out of your own way. Stop overthinking things. This could be dealing with your financial security at this time. For some of you, this could be you being scared that you might have to repeat certain cycles, like homelessness, for example. So there could be issues with housing, or this could be you scared of your financial situation and worried about money at this time with this energy here as well. I got Zandy, my little Zandy on top of me. Look at these long. He like squashing me. He getting so big. Look how long he is. He like a long ass ferret. Ugh. Look at him, mommy and his daddy. One was a cat and the other one I think was a ferret. I never seen something so long. Like the first time I ever took pictures of him, I'm always gonna say this, they all like were like, oh my god, is that a ferret? And I was like, no. But anyways, so, and I always wanted one. I always wanted a ferret. Now I have one. So anyways, he's taking nappies right now. But yeah, so you could just feel like stuck in your situation at this time with this energy. And you know, for others of you, I feel like you're dealing with past issues at this time, and you're not over the past during this time period as well. All right, so for some of you, especially with mother, you could be rehashing the past with mother. For some of you, I feel like with other people in your life, you're not trying to like go back to past with them. You're not trying to revisit the past with them. I feel like this could be an emotionally confusing time for you. For some of you, you could be your own worst enemy at this time, and this could be like, why did you drop the Star card? Okay, don't touch my cards. You're not reading. Okay, so for some of you here, this could be also you like delving more into like you're scared to go back to the past, and you're scared to repeat certain cycles at this time with other people or with your financial situation. So you could be your own worst enemy here with this energy. So you could be not doing anything at this time because you're thinking that you're going to repeat the past. Once you've done something traumatic, you can't go back to it because that was part of your tikkun, your correction in life. So for some of you here, you're not going back to the past. For others of you, you could be unhappy with work at this time. The Two of Coins, burning the candles at both ends of the stick with this energy here. Again, this could be indecisiveness. because you need more proof in regards to moving forward into something new that you want to do at this time, but you're kind of hesitant and scared to do it with this energy here. For others of you, this could be you unhappy at work. I do see fortune bubbling over at this time, so there could be more money. And even though you're worried about money, I feel like, you know, money is fine at this time, or other people are taking care of you, or you benefit through your partner at this time, even though you don't want to because you don't want to be obligated to this person. But I feel like your money situation is good at this time with this energy, so try not to worry so much about money. The Six of Swords, this could be traveling coming up for some of you. For others of you, get the hell out of your damn head. It is not the place to be this week. Okay, so you could be very much invested in your head with this energy and kind of going through it emotionally during this time period as well, alrighty? For some of you, this is a great time for teachers. For some of you, you could be taking a job in science. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities, so be careful not to put so much on your plate, because you're only good when you focus on one thing at a time this month or for the next few months, because Mars is transiting the sign of Taurus, okay? So you need to be careful, alrighty? For some of you here, I feel like you could be micromanaging things at this time, so you may need to enjoy the process. Whatever burden that you're carrying right now, you're not going to carry it for much longer, okay? So it's almost over. I give it a couple weeks before it ends. You're working hard for a better future at this time with this energy here as well. The Three of Swords talks of traveling coming up for some of you here. I feel like a turn of events is going to reconnect you with people from your past. For others of you, certain friendships could be relying on you too much emotionally and kind of emotionally dumping on you, and it could be too much hijacks, so you could be going through it emotionally during this time period as well with this energy. For some of you, you're bored as hell and you're restless. You could be thinking about quitting your job because you're bored as hell with this energy here as well. You could be feeling stuck in your routine, so you may have to change it up, maybe take the long way home with this energy here as well. Maybe take away things from your routine to make things a little bit more interesting, so you can find like what it is that you want to do at this time. The World card, traveling coming up, good news happening for you, recognition, success is with this energy. For some of you, you could be procrastinating on certain things going on, because I hear like buying your time or something like that, or you're like or you're trying to fit, you have something coming up, like a debt coming up, maybe a mortgage, maybe you're dealing with housing issues at this time, and you may need more time for that with this energy here as well. The Nine of Wands, dealing with your insecurities, dealing with your fears and emotional hangups at this time this week. So I would be careful with that. For some of you, you may have to deal with your responsibilities head on and confront certain issues with this energy. I do see traveling coming up for some of you overseas. I do see you traveling to a different country because there's more cultural influences, or this could be like East Coast meets West Coast in the States, and I feel like you could be influenced by what's going on the other side of the States, okay? There's others of you, I feel like career could get very competitive during this time period as well with this energy here, as you're watching everybody else grow and you're feeling the pressure to grow just as fast as everybody else, okay? So I wouldn't do that. I would just focus on you, because it's going to drive you crazy and then you're going to freak out, okay? I feel like for some of you here that this could be confrontations at work going on. So I feel like if you're dealing with somebody that is difficult to work with, and everybody at work is having problems with this person, I feel like you're the one that's going to say something, okay? And like say the truth and say what everybody else has been thinking, even though they don't want to say it, all right? I do see for some of you are laborers here, so this could be getting job as a laborer here with this energy here, or you're working more with your hands. You could be doing a do-it-yourself project and building something. For some of you here, you're definitely watching your money situation a little bit more closely at this time with this energy, and kind of protecting your investments at this time with this energy. For some of you, you are moving away because you want to avoid certain situations, or you want to avoid certain family members and you don't want to be around them anymore. So you're moving as far away as possible from them. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're over situations. I think like that's the theme song for everybody this week. We're done. We are done. We are over certain situations. We just want to move on to something else. So definitely we're all feeling the Gemini energy, and we're wanting change at this time. We're wanting something new during this time period as well. So this is not the easiest energy emotionally with this energy. For some of you, this is a great time for teachers. For others of you who are influencers, you could be traveling this summer and kind of like seeing the world at this time with this energy. For others of you, you could be moving to a place where your dreams are going to come true with this energy as well. For others of you, you're looking for a better job at this time. And for some of you, you're looking for something that makes you happy, and you're willing to take less pay at this time for it. The Wheel of Fortune card, ooh, the only person that caught this was Sagittarius. So expect the unexpected. I feel like for some of you, you could definitely be going on an adventure. Life can seem like an adventure at this time, as well as you have new beginnings coming up and new things opening up for you. For some of you here that are 50 and older, you could be more about your freedom, have no shits to give, and kind of like exploring at this time. For others of you, this could be dealing with cosplay or festivals coming up with this energy. For others of you, you're wanting to spend more time with family during this time period as well. For others of you who are 50 and older, you're wanting to retire with this energy. Those of you in your teens that are going into college, some of you may take a break and go on a journey and make it a point to travel before you go back to school, okay? The Four of Wands, for some of you here, this is working home during this time period, or again, the focus is going to be more on spending time with the people at home or spending time with friends before you go to college with this energy here as well. The Death card does bring about changes. I see a purging coming up here, so certain things or people may no longer apply in your life. The Seven of Cups, I see thoughts of future, during this time period. So you could be getting excited about new beginnings. Talk is super cheap. Don't go banking on certain things, because somebody could be talking just to make themselves feel important, or you could be getting scammed at this time because we're dealing with 8th house. So be careful with online scammers at this time, brand ambassadorships with this energy. Make sure you do your research. You know, you can always call the FBI and ask them what's the latest and greatest in scams, and they'll tell you. I feel like for some of you here that you may be scared to leave a relationship because you're scared of rejection, or there's fear of abandonment, so you stay where you are because you're comfortable, and you're scared to like be by yourself at this time with this energy here, okay? Some of you could be in the process of getting a divorce, but at the same time you don't want a divorce. You're scared that you won't find love with this energy. For others of you, you're working really hard on the social media at this time with this energy as well. The Five of Swords, for some of you here, you may not be getting along with other people in your life with this energy here. You may feel like, you know, it could be dealing with family at this time, and you may feel that, you know, family either at home, it could be a situation where the kids are picking sides and treating you like the bad guy at this time. So you could be feeling sad in some kind of way with this energy. You could feel like family's kind of like pushing you away at this time with this energy, and nothing that you say is right. So it could be like a really rough energy time for you with this energy for some of you, not all of you, okay? The Nine of Swords, I see depression. Okay, so I feel like you are trying not to end certain situations in your life. You are not trying to move forward. You could be grieving a relationship at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be, somebody is taking advantage of you. You may know it, but you may also be like allowing it because you want to keep this person around, okay? Because you're not ready to move on here, or you may feel like you may not be able to find anybody. For others of you, stay off the internet, like the comment bars, because I do see internet trolls happening at this time, and it could be because Mars is not well aspected this week. And then this could also be Mars in Gemini. For those of you who have Mars in Gemini, is not well aspected this week as well, so be careful with that, okay? For some of you here, there are going to be wrenches thrown in your way this week, so try to go more with the flow and allow the wrenches in your life to come in. The Magician card, as above, so below. So expect the unexpected with this energy. It's time for destiny for some of you here. The Chariot card, I see a victory coming up, recognition, success, fame for some of you here. For some of you, this could also be purchasing a car with this energy here, or this could be getting the car in your name with this energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel for some of you here, this is more money coming to you, an investment coming to you at this time. For some of you, could be buying investment properties during this time period as well with this energy. So mazel, all right. For some of you, the focus could be on your business. The Queen of Coins, for some of you, you definitely benefit through the women in your life. I see more money and more responsibilities happening for you as well with this energy. For some of you, yeah. For some of you, let me see. Okay. For some of you, you could be fighting with other people. So in the words of the great disciple, Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom during this time period as well with this energy. I feel like for some of you here, I feel like you're staying out of the drama that's going on in your life. You're not dealing with stupid little fights at this time. And you're kind of avoiding the drama and avoiding the bullshit. So you're staying out of the gossip at this time and focusing more on you with this energy. For some of you here, this is a good time if you're a social worker. With this energy, you could be getting busy. You could be helping out other people. You love helping others with this energy and being in service to others with this energy as well. For some of you, this is healing from past trauma. This is moving on. For some of you, you could be having a PTSD moment with this energy, overcoming self-doubt and moving forward in your life. The Two of Cups, I do see you obsessed about somebody with this energy here. I do feel like this is also a time of empowerment with this energy. For some of you, you could be either impressing yourself or impressing those in authority, or you could be getting your wish fulfillment when it comes to love with this energy here as well. For some of you, your partner could be supporting you financially while you go back to school with this energy, or this could be like a live-in arrangement that you make with somebody to help you get back on your feet while you try to figure out your life with this energy. So you could be staying with somebody, or you benefit through somebody financially with this energy here while you figure out your life or try to go back to school or what have you. The Ace of Swords, this is a time where you feel more connected to your purpose-driven life. For some of you, I feel like this person that you're with, you could feel more connected with them, and you could feel like they're part of your purpose-driven journey. You could feel like this person has to be in my life for a reason, because I feel a connection with them that's so deep and so strong that you feel like they're part of your journey during this time period. For some of you, not the easiest time for concentrating. So focus on one thing at a time and see it all the way through with this energy. Don't try to multitask at all during this time period. It's not the time to do it, and you're going to have a difficult time focusing. I do see mental hard work coming up for you as well, so try to focus on one thing at a time and you'll be able to see things all the way through. Once one task is done, go on to the other. For some of you, you need more rest and meditation. You need to be alone at this time with this energy here as well. The Page of Swords, for some of you here, you could be taking a test at this time with this energy here. I feel like other people could be throwing you under the bus during this time period, so keep your receipts with this energy. I love you, my Saggies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for everybody watching. Kisses. Mwah.